Welcome to kavsworldtravels. If you could hit that subscribe button and help support the channel, that'd be very much appreciated. Give the video a like and hit that bell button for notifications. I hope you enjoyed the video. We're in the country of Pakistan. We're going to be exploring the south of Pakistan, starting from Karachi, going all the way up to Lahore. And then we're going to come back down to Karachi and have a day or so in Karachi. You can see right behind me now, we're at the mausoleum of Jinnah, the founder of Pakistan.
So the original person is buried on the ground, and they used to stack the graves on one another.
Yeah.
That's the grave of a man and a woman. How do we know? The headgear is for the male.
The headgear.
Headgear.
Right.
If you look back, those are all male graves.
Right. So if they don't have that on, it's not a male grave.
No, if they have a headgear, then it would be a male grave.
Yeah.
But if it's a woman, then you see her necklaces here.
Ah.
So jewelry on a woman grave, and for male it is a headgear, or we'll see a bow and arrow, a dagger, stone is carved.
Yeah, people buried in.
Wealthy people, labor probably, who could not afford to build. Yes. Yes.
You know the higher. Is it? You know the higher they are. Is
Yes.
that the more rich? The more
Yes.
wealthy,
Yes. It could be. Like if you see a bow and arrow, shield and sword.
Yeah.
So all these graves have dagger, sword, shield, sword. So this could be soldiers.
Yeah.
The name of the graveyard is CHAUKHANDI. CHAUKHANDI in the local language means four corners, because all the graves have four corners. So they have found about 1500 geometrical designs. In this particular graveyard, there are 750 graves. And one of the Pakistani currency note back in 1980s, they copied a geometrical design from CHAUKHANDI onto the currency notes. So up till now, although they were Muslims, all the people were Muslims. Usually on a Muslim grave, you would see Quranic holy script, name of the person, date, but they were not influenced yet by the other cultures like Arabs, Afghans, Persians. So they were more culturally attached to Indian Rajasthan and Gujarat.
Right.
And they would put their professions on their graves rather than putting their names.
Oh, okay. So it'd never be someone's name. It'd just be
No. Further we'll go.
You'll see names.
Yes.
But
You'll see.
originally it was just
Yes. Bird, fish scales, fish. Of babies.
like blood and babies.
Yes. Lotus flower was important in Buddhism and Hinduism also. And a mother,
Child on the right.
a child and a mother with all the jewelries. But the name in Persian is Ustad Inayat. In our language in Pakistan, Urdu, we have a lot of words from Persian language. And the Persian was always the court language until the British came. For over 800 years, all the court language in India, Pakistan was always Persian. Yes. So this is Ustad Inayat. Now this is Ustad Inayat is a male name, but the grave is of a woman.
Yeah.
Up till now, again, there was not a tradition of writing up the names. So this guy could be the builder of this tomb.
Put his name
Yes.
on it. Right.
He put his own name there.
And then now little one is babies.
Yes.
Right, okay.
This is in Sindhi language. Karachi is the capital of Sindh province. So Sindhi is widely spoken and written in the whole of the province. Sindhi, yes.
So today, how many different languages are there in Pakistan today?
Regional languages?
Just spoken languages.
Every province has its own language. But the one main language which is understood all over Pakistan is Urdu language. Urdu. In the main cities, English is spoken and understood. Can you see a horse there? A man riding a horse.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And the headgear is more elaborate. It means that it could be an important military general.
How old are these graves?
About 500 years.
500 years?
Yes.
These are 500 years old.
Yes. They started building around 14th century and it ended in 18th century. So this is not the only graveyard. This is the largest graveyard. So they've found at least 20 graveyards of this type in the south of Pakistan, in Sindh and Balochistan. So all the people in this area would be building these kind of tombs. And other tombs in other places have more horses, you know, two tribes fighting each other, and the fallen person or the military guy would have horse on his grave. Yes. So here it is only just one image.
How many provinces in Pakistan?
Four.
Four.
You see, this is just another graveyard. This horse, a guy,
Yeah.
horse. This is for the military, the fallen guy. You in the mosque, in the tombs, on the graves, you would not see a living thing or image. There's no living image of a human being or an animal usually in the mosque or tombs or the graves. But again, they were not yet influenced by other Islamic cultures. They were more attached to Indian culture. That's why we see horses or other things on. How do we know? Now they have started putting names here. Islamic texts from Quran also. So now they are getting influenced by other culture. So now they have started putting their names and the Quranic on the graves. Jam Murid Haji. Jam is still a hereditary title in the south of Pakistan for the tribal leaders. So that's how we know that this is the tribal leader. This used to be a flower shop. How do we know? There's some Persian text on the walls of this. So this was a flower shop. You see, now they're putting names and the Quranic text and the names too. That means now the tradition of putting profession, and usually every grave has a different geometrical pattern. Probably they had more time during their lifetime to sit with the architect and decide. No Netflix, no Facebook. It's all are the weapons.
Is that bow and arrow, is it?
Yes, bow and arrow.
Yeah.
This shrine culture. Smaller ones, huge ones, where sometimes they play music, sometimes dance. They were Sufis, mainly from Central Asia and Iran. The priest king, the first figure. The second is the dancing girl. And the third are the seals. 5,000 years ago, from Mohenjo-daro, these seals were stamped on the goods through Indus River into the Arabian Sea onto Egypt, Iraq. So these seals were found in Egypt also. So then
they were like a
stamp on the goods which were transported. Yes. So the seals were found there, and the lower seal, all the seals were stamped with all the animals which were found in the surroundings, like rhinoceros, elephants, bulls, donkeys, everything. But there was only one seal which archaeologists cannot understand, is the seal of a unicorn. The bottom seal is the seal of a unicorn. So all the animals they can understand. They were there 5,000 years ago, but why the seal of a unicorn? Makli necropolis is one of the largest necropolis in the world. There are about 0.5 to 1 million graves here. And Thatta was always the royal city, the last outpost for the Mughals. Thatta used to trade with through Indus River into the Arabian Sea with India, Middle East, Africa. So it was always a prosperous city for a good 800 years. So the people of Thatta, the royals, started burying their dead at this hilltop, which was named Makli. And this is the oldest part, the Sama cluster. Sama was the local dynasty who used to rule south of Sindh, and the Thatta was the capital. So there are two theories for the name Makli. Makli comes from Makkah. And another theory is that there was a woman who came to this hilltop to meet a saint who used to meditate here at this part. And the woman wanted to go to Makkah for the holy pilgrimage, but she didn't have the means and the wealth to travel that far. So the saint told the woman that you can face towards Makkah and this will be your Makkah. So the name of the woman is Mai Makli. Mai in Urdu language would be the woman, and the name of the woman is Makli. So this is the grave. This was the saint in the 14th century, and then the local ruler built the first structure at Makli. So this is the first structure at Makli, Islamic madrasa or Islamic school. And so whenever there's a Islamic madrasa or a school, there's always a mosque. So there are 4 mosques in Makli. So this is the first mosque, the woman and the saint. Couples who don't have kids, they would come here, donate some amount at these crypts, and when they have the babies, then they come here again to pray and give more charity to this place.
So they eventually come here, and they give
the
money.
couples who couldn't have kids,
Yeah.
for some odd reasons.
Yeah.
So they come to these places, put some money in these crypts, and pray to this lady that
Have a kid, and then they have a kid.
When they have kids, they would come here and donate more money.
Oh.
This was the main entrance. Now you see the calligraphy is there,
Yeah.
the Quranic text on the pillars also. But the architecture is again more Gujarati and Rajasthani architecture rather than Persian or Afghan or Turkish architecture. You can see the difference. This is the original one, and this is newly built.
That's newly built, and that's
Yes, that's the original one.
Right.
And you see the Quranic text.
Yeah.
Yes. And usually have a Qibla which faces towards Makkah. So whoever wants to pray, they would just find the Qibla and pray towards Makkah. You can see the wooden beams, and this is the Qibla with the name Allah written here. That's the THATTA town. Now a very small, dusty town. And in between, River Indus used to flow.
A river?
River Indus, all the way from Tibet. It used to flow from here because the Indus Delta is very nearby.
Tibet? From Tibet? In Nepal?
Yes, yes, yes. No, not Nepal, China.
Ah,
Yes.
Tibet.
Tibet. Tibet into Ladakh, and from Ladakh to northern areas in Pakistan, and all the way downstream. And the delta is about 50 kilometers from here. So they used to trade through this river. You see, all the tombs are facing the river. So the kings, all nobles, they wanted their tombs to face the river. That was the town. It is the royal necropolis. In the 17th century, due to an earthquake, the river changed the course. Few years, the Portuguese were here. They razed the THATTA town, and then the new rulers would go on and shift the capital to Hyderabad. So for 800 years, even during the Mughal times, this was very important royal city, the last outpost for the Mughals. Emperor Babur, from a very small town in Uzbekistan, Fergana, he was thrown out by his uncles, and then he came to Kabul and defeated the king in Kabul. That was in India. He invaded in 1526. Before invading India, he invaded Kabul, and the Afghan king got defeated. And then the Afghan king came here and defeated the Sama rulers. So these are the last local rulers. After this, Afghans used to rule THATTA and south of Sindh. So this is the last ruler whose name was Jam Nizamuddin, and he probably died in 1490s. And the tomb was built in 1490s. His military general, few years after this, got defeated by the Afghans. Quranic text here, and the Hindu mythological bird on the top. So it's a mixture of Rajasthani, Gujarati, and Islamic architecture. This is all stone carved and it has not been renovated.
So this is original.
This is original, yes.
And you say it's 800 years old, is it? The whole set?
Yes, yes. About you see, 1509, about 500 years old. With half lotus flower. Although it's a Muslim tomb, but many Hindu symbols are present in because they were again culturally more with the Indian culture. So he never wanted a dome. So it was purposely built without a dome. Usually one of the largest graves are for the king and the queen, and then the rest of the family. The most beautiful part is the... Yes. He made sure he didn't leave a single place uncarved, even in the top. Uzbeks, finally the Mughal Empire was here. So this was the last outpost for the Mughals, and they always appointed a local governor, and there was always a local king, but there was always a local governor appointed directly from Delhi. Now we are in the Mughal cluster,
The Mughal bit.
Mughal and Uzbek cluster.
Oh, that's definitely Uzbek style, that is. Yeah.
King, it is of a prince, an Uzbek prince. If you see the dates, it seems that it was a 12-year-old boy. His father had the tomb for him when he died very young.
So 12-year-old boy's buried in there. Right. Yeah?
It was all covered with these blue turquoise tiles, and they say on a full moon it used to glow from very far away. Yes. So they want to bring it in its original condition. And then now the style has completely changed. It is now completely Uzbek blue tiles.
This is the entrance to the tomb by here.
It has blue tiles.
Yeah. This is Gary, going forward. So that's the old Islamic calligraphy, is it?
And the name of the person in Persian language is called That's not Arabic, this is Persian.
Persian, right. So this is Persian by here, and then this is Arabic on top.
Text from the Quran.
Right, okay.
Maybe each person's Quran is a used book. So maybe each person would select his verse, a particular favorite verse. He would direct his descendants to put that verse on his stone.
Right. Okay. Can I ask, can the people of Pakistan speak Arabic?
No.
No.
No, but
Yeah.
there's a large portion of people who would go into religious studies. They would learn Arabic and
To read the Quran properly.
read the Quran and, you know. The king, the tomb is of Mughal governor directly appointed from Delhi. Again in Uzbek style. The blue tiles have used extensively in this tomb. Probably 1638, Nawab Diwan Shukar. Again, this is his name in Persian, and they also have put an Islamic date. We have a separate Islamic calendar. This is in Persian or Arabic 1048. The king doesn't want strange men like me and Gary to look even at the grave of his unmarried daughter. Syria.
So yeah, if she's if a wife or sorry, if his partner, what did he say? If his sister or daughter, sister or daughter, yeah,
During his lifetime,
yeah.
the king's life.
So just wait until he's dead
All
and
the
she comes
family is
in.
here and she would only get a secret.
Yeah.
In the other tombs also. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So if the king's alive, yeah. But if he's dead, she just come in.
Yeah.
Since last 800 years.
Health and safety at its finest. This is the largest tomb. This somewhere. Who? What's the name? Sorry.
Mirza Isa Khan Tarkhan.
Huh.
He was appointed first as a governor of Rajasthan for a good 10 years.
Okay.
When he came back, he was reappointed as a king in THATTA, and when he decided to build his tomb, he decided that he will not use any blues
Okay.
because he got so impressed by the Rajasthani architecture that his tomb is an example of Rajasthani and Muslim architecture.
Okay.
It was 40 years.
Yeah.
So whoever ruled for more than 40 years would build larger tombs. Isa means
Son of? Oh no, he been IBN as.
Isa.
No.
In the Muslim world, in the Quranic text, Jesus is referred as Isa.
Jesus. Ah.
Jesus is referred as Isa.
He's a.
So in the Islamic world, whenever you hear the word Isa, it means Jesus.
Ah.
There were 2 earthquakes were destroyed. Probably one in 1906 and then in 1970s. So the upper part broke. You cannot go up, but we'll see in time.
What was his relation to the one who built the Taj Mahal?
His boss,
His boss.
because Thatta was directly reporting to the Mughal Emperor in Delhi.
Ah.
So his boss was Shah Jahan, who was building Taj Mahal.
Ah.
And he would go on and build one of the largest tombs in Makkah.
Right.
To impress his boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it also depends on the economy of the
Shouldn't you?
yes.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he. Somehow the dome never fell off during the earthquake.
The dome did.
The dome is still.
Oh well. Do you know which earthquake it fell off on?
1906 and 1970s.
There'll be loads of Polish in
There.
yeah.
I think
So the Germans helped restore this. Okay.
style again.
Yeah.
Style again, and also swastika symbols on the graves now.
Ah yeah. So this is India. What's it actually called? Is it actually called a swastika? It's not called swastika in India. Yeah. What's it actually? Do you know what it's actually called? So this is his father's,
Yes.
Yeah. who's also a king. So they sketch it like that, and they turn into this. Ah, okay, that's cool.
What are they? Yes.
So that's a baby one. Oh, the smallest compared to the others. Look at that size. Yeah. Wow. Ah. So he killed all of his family.
All this Tarkhan family.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Why?
He was.
Just felt like a.
He was bored. rebuild the army and then
Wow.
Fighting before you want to kill someone like.
Uzbeks now are very peaceful, but back then they were. Sort of low. 1650s and 300 plus. Dome, 100 domes.
Like a speaker. Ah, cool. Nice mosque, right?
Ramadan is ended, so people all over surrounding areas would come here, offer Eid prayers, and at one point of time 20,000 people pray. Learning Quran very early, probably at the age of 4.
Oh, wow.
And some people would go on and opt for memorizing the whole Quran.
So after morning prayer, they'd go on the bench and...
Afternoon prayers.
Afternoon prayer, sorry. After,
You see the caps and the copies of Quran.
yeah.
So the young kids would have a class, a regular class. There would be a teacher, and they would learn to pronounce the right Arabic, recite Quran, and some kids would go on and memorize Quran as a whole. It takes a period of probably 4 to 5 years to memorize the whole Quran. Whole book. The whole book.
Proper city now, eh? So we're here at the shrine, we're about to listen to some music with the locals. On YouTube, look. So you see all these people around by here, just have pictures of us. Look at this. This is crazy. She thinks she's in Glastonbury, she knows that she just a bit Ghana. That's mad, that, isn't it? Whose shrine is it?
The poet.
The poet's shrine.
Poet.
And the name of the poet?
Shah Abdul Latif Betai.
The spot, so.
What one's this?
All these complex has his family members. His
Ah.
father was also a poet, so that's his father's shrine. And the women's shrines are on the other side.
Ah, right.
We flat shot.
Got a gun here.
We don't see stuff like this in UK, you see.
You see, the owners of these books are Pashtun men. They're very far away from their village. In order to remember their village,
One hour.
I'm not, one will do me. Hello.
And other people is assistant. So he's the device to different areas. You go to this side, you work in, and this side name is SD area. SD area means archaeologist name Khan Sahab Siddiqui. So this person working here 1922 and 1928 this side work. And excavation time they found the great bath, the drainage system covered, and double ring water well, and 8 public washroom, this area. And the second city, so Mohenjo-daro is a finish, overall is a finish only same mountain. And 2nd century after come here Buddhist people, so making the monastery in the top. And surrounding makes the small monk cells. So people worship and live, live. And this is the Priest King original in Karachi Museum.
Where's the original two? In Karachi?
In Karachi, National Museum.
In Karachi?
In Karachi.
Right,
The smallest statue in the size of 7 inch.
And the original's there, yes?
Yes.
This is a replica.
This is a replica.
Right.
This is a replica. And Mohenjo-daro Indus script 417, no read, no body. What is this language? And some archaeologists is talking is the petrography language. And some people is talking this is the fort in the houses. Fish, arrows.
Bows. Is that bows? Goes for the arrow? Goes.
Yes, boss, yes. Unexcavated area,
This is the original one.
original. So Mohenjo-daro first time discovered 1911, same view of Mohenjo-daro is original bricks.
Are they 5,000-year-old bricks?
Yes, 5,000 years old. The good condition bricks.
Yeah, very good.
And now time is 5 years of finished bricks. Yes,
So this walk is 300 years old.
yes,
You said it was 5 different areas.
5 different
What
areas.
more area is this one?
Yes, same.
What was it?
SD area.
This is SD.
SD area. SD area means archaeologist name. Khan Sahab Siddiqui.
Ah.
Is archaeologist. This person working here, 1922 and 1928 finish.
Right.
6-year continue excavation. And 100 years old. This tree, yes,
100.
100 years old. So worker people working in the lunch break here. Okay, sir. So downside is Mohenjo-daro. You see the blue board. So excavation time found the terracotta tablets and the some Indus script, and after name is maybe is the college building. Found from here the blue board. From here the first time 1922 from here.
This is the first excavation by here.
Here. So this is a Buddhist stupa. It's a Kushana period. So that time is the King Vasudeva.
How come they started excavating? What was the trigger like? Why did they?
No, one
what was
person.
like,
All the information they had to start.
Yeah. So is a Indian archaeologist is searching for a Buddha.
okay.
So he's come from the house and stay here. He's go to outside villages. What is this? What is this? You tell me. So the local people talking is 100 years, and some people talking this is a graveyard. So he's live here 1 week. So this person is the excavation. So they found some coins, gold, and the copper coins, and more excavated found the unicorn, the seals. Please go to Harappa and this show the Sarjan Marshal. And after come here, so found the Mohenjo-daro city.
There was like rumors going around the village.
Village, yes.
Yeah, true.
In Punjab, near to Saiwal city, so same time period, industrial civilization. And Harappa excavation 1921, the 5%. And Mohenjo-daro excavation 1922, 10%. And Mohenjo-daro 10% excavation, they found 700 water well.
Uh-huh.
Each house separate water well and 80 public washroom. And daytime people live here, 40,000 to 50,000 people live here,
Oh.
this area.
So they're an agricultural civilization, weren't they?
No culture, industrial.
It's agriculture, wasn't it?
Agriculture is the cotton and the wheat
Yeah.
from the Mohenjo-daro.
Yeah.
So this area is a government area, SD area, and that time this area live the rich people.
Over there.
Yes. And their side is the overall building, the double-story building and the double-story water well and very big houses. And the small side is artisan area. So people working here making the terracotta pottery and the after handwork, make the different design. And last one, the labor colony. Labor colony is the excavation time they found the Dansingal, statue of the Dansingal, originally India. And one room, they found 14 dead bodies.
Oh.
Dead bodies. So archaeologists talking maybe hospital, maybe prison.
Oh,
It's
okay.
now confirmed.
Yeah.
And last one is the soldier area. Waterproof clothes. So, yeah. So gifted by Japan, 1997. So it is stopped water. And The conservation date 1949. And this one is washroom. So Buddhist people come here and finish and after go to monastery for worship. And this is the main gate, and their side is the drainage system.
The only soldiers.
Only soldiers, yes. The common people not use this street. So this is the Buddhist drainage.
Yeah.
It's connected to Mohenjo-daro drainage system.
Okay, right. Oh, yeah.
And their side is the covered drainage. So limestone. So Mohenjo-daro people is bearing the limestone from the SUKKUR and Rohini. And this drainage system is still working now. So rain and rainwater go to outside. So this is the double ring water well, sir. So the first ring get water and put inside. So water go to through of the pipeline, the great bath.
Oh, so they pour it from one to the other.
Yes.
Did they say that this is the most ancient baths in the world? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So other side, no great bath, no school, no drainage system covered. And this great bath use only rich people.
This is the drainage.
Drainage. And it's covered. You see the hole is maybe is a wood roof.
Yeah.
Wood roof. So fresh water come from water well and dirty water go to Indus River.
Okay.
So remains the finish very close to Indus River, Mohenjo-daro, Misr, Mesopotamia, Indian Gujarat and Afghanistan trading system through of the boat. And before time no currency, the border system. So you give me mobile, I give you mobile. That time no currency.
Okay, swap.
Yes.
Oh,
Dog feet.
cool.
5,000 years old. Dog feet. Before time making the door L shape, so one person go to washroom and outside people no watch. Checklist.
Go in, yeah?
Yes. And left side is stairs.
So they've done it L shape, so it's a privacy, but there, right? You know, more.
Yeah, swap.
This is the water well for oval shaped well. Design of the egg.
Why over?
Oval is make the
Why
beautiful.
round?
The surrounding is every water well is the surrounding, but one making the oval shape the design.
It's just a design.
Design only, yes, just design.
No functioning
engineering.
differences, it's just, yeah.
So Mohenjo-daro people bearing water from the oval shaped water well and they storage this platform. So put here the terracotta jar, big jar. Get water and they storage the terracotta jar and drinking water. And half water not put to street, put this place. So dirty water go to out of city, this drainage, backside drainage. So we go to rich people area and side name is the DK area. DK area means archaeologist name is the K. Dekshik. He is from India. So this person working here. So 1922 and the 1933 is the finish. 11 years continue for exhibition. And exhibition the time they found the Mohenjo-daro King House. We call the Chief House. And assembly hall and double-story houses, double-story water well and main street and shopping center, this area. The use only for water well. So
Circle.
the surrounding. making the water well. And same bricks, same work, two sides.
Oh, right.
Original water well from MOHENJO. Oh yes. 11 March.
For the Shah.
Shairam, yes.
So the Shah's been here.
Yes. So he's the get the water and the face wash.
Yeah.
So rich people not bringing water for the water well. So only is the face wash. And daytime is still water. Time underground.
So the rich people got
Yeah.
proper underground drainage.
Yeah. And this is the original wall, and this is the new. Downside is original,
Original.
new. Laundry shop.
There's a laundry
Yes.
shop.
So backside the water well, bearing water and put here for washing the pottery and the clothes wash here. And there's the very good bricks, the drainage, the same two tiles. Courtyard. For rich people sit here and decision for the poor people. And second name, air conditioned room. Okay, sir. So second name is the air conditioned room. The first wall burn bricks, stuff for heat. And this space and after the mud wall. So he's feeling the cool. So people put the water. So he's feel the cool. So it's air conditioned room.
5,000 years ago.
Yes, 5,000 years ago. Overall water well, double story water well. One water well under of the room. The water well.
What was this?
Yeah, rest.
This is the whole house.
Yes. Yes, window, sir.
What room is this?
The kitchen.
Kitchen.
And the hole is crossing for the smoke. Smoke. So before time, no gas. So he's used the wood. Finally, is closed. The door is no conservation. So maybe the first time the washroom door their side. So sit here. So with the feeling the perfume, and after changing the door other sides. And there's limestone and the andesite mix make the building. This is the original. It's very hot. Limestone.
Very hot.
So this is the ventilation.
Ventilation, yes, sir. Water well. Double story water well. Entrance gate of MOHENJO King House. We call Chief House. Yes, this is a very big house. And this area is the open area, no roof. So ventilation for air crossing. And backside rooms, continue line the rooms.
Oh, these are just part of this house.
Yes, it's very big. And this side is the kitchen, oven. It's making the chapati and the paratha. I show you here. And the Sergeant Marshall is writing the book 1931. So this place three oven, and the two now time is broken and one good condition. This is the oven. So before rain is a good condition, and after a new work, so look like the water well. Stair. The under of the room stair used for ladies, and outside stair used for gents. I show you the bone. See, sir, this is the bone. Oh, here and here, white one. Two room here. Sit here is soldier people. Soldiers. God, yes. So other people is the meet. MOHENJO priest king. The first get permission, get the permission, and after meet. This is the soldier.
This guy would walk the gate.
Yes, sir. And very beautiful street. we call the lowland.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Stone, shell, and the terracotta jewelry. So found from this place, and after is a name, the shopping center. So this is it. Go to Harappa. Harappa from Mohenjo-daro to Harappa 700 kilometers, and this is to use only bull cart. Yeah, bull cart. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And before time, the bull cart traveling every day 50 kilometers.
What used to Holland bulls?
Volant bulls.
What would Holland like?
Bull cart.
Yeah.
Bull.
Yeah.
So 5,000 years old same, and now same. The VS area means archaeologist name Mr. Watts. So this person working here and found the dry shop. This is a painting shop found from here, and this all are market terracotta
For painting.
painting, and this is a shopping center for only terracotta market.
Yeah.
And the second is work for the painting for the cloth.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, try is a fabric work here. I show you here is the holes, so is the mixed color. So Mohenjo-daro people is making the terracotta pottery and the backside on the forest, very close. The pottery is ready and come here and put here. You see the hole, so mixed color, and after handwork, the different design. And evening time, shop close, the wash. This is the
What Mesopotamia and Egypt?
Mesopotamia and Egypt, the same.
No, they traded with them.
Yeah, trading, yes. And look like this is the pottery, sir. The surrounding pottery, terracotta. So is water come and put here in the pressure, and after go to slowly on the street. And Mohenjo-daro is a business. The stone, wheat, and cotton. This is a good business. And Mohenjo-daro here agriculture work for the wheat and the cotton is the transfer to Mesopotamia, Misr, and Afghanistan. And other city is here business for stone, and after make the jewelry. Name HR area. HR area means archaeologist name Hargreaves. So this person working here the 1944 and 47, 27 for work here. So excavation time found the statue of the dancing girl, and one room found the 14 dead bodies.
So this was the area where they found the dancing girl.
This area I show you, the labor colony. A very big room. So excavation time found the 14 dead bodies. So archaeologists talking maybe hospital, maybe prison, but dead bodies found from this room.
So it's 14 dead bodies.
14, yes.
Yeah. 10% discovered.
Yeah,
and
10%.
90% undiscovered. And there's no temples found, so you don't know what religion they are.
No,
No graveyards.
no graveyard. And Mohenjo-daro is no confirmed to religion, but found here. So different statues. This is a monkey god, elephant, Hanuman. So found from here, but no confirmed to religion.
Just symbols.
Pottery, Bengals, terracotta. Used for the poor families. And this is a terracotta cake. So daytime, no soap, no the shampoo. So use the terracotta. Is the cleaning.
Oh, scrub light.
Yes. This is the original. People sit here.
So they go to the toilet.
2 toilets here and the drainage system to backside. So before time, the toilet, the drainage system put here underground the terracotta jar, big jar. So jar is full, and after put the river.
Into the river, not the street.
Yes, not a street. The picture here, same to dance style. Dance king. So India and Pakistan is fighting and the exhibition closed. This is the originally wall, no conservation, real one.
Did India take any land off Pakistan?
So Mohenjo-daro people use water for agriculture, use the drainage, and the water well is the drinking water. So two drainage, big drainage, used for water well, the endless water for agriculture. Main watching tower.
Watching tower.
Watching, yes, the soldier people sit here and watching the overall in the city for Mohenjo-daro. And this side is a boundary wall. See the mountain, this is the boundary wall. So archaeology is talking the soldier area and the area of the stupa. So two area under of the wall, but outside is no wall. Okay, sir. Clock feet. The exhibition time they found the different coils. No weapon but coils. The X arrows is copper. So found from here. Copper. And archaeologist's name maybe is the soldier area.
That's white.
Rooms, soldier people. So 3, 4. But this is a colony, soldier colony.
Only 3 or 4 soldiers.
Only soldier. Okay. But he is writing the Sambara. Sambara is basically is originally. बस कोड ये साधु बिला को कल करें नहीं होएगा तो कितने 4500 हो गए. It's imaginary the picture of Mohenjo-daro is the town planning. See, they are very close to Indus River, the upside, and this side is the boundary wall city. Live here the soldier people, and this side is I see you the painting shop. This is the painting. The 5 million years old in Islamabad, the stone age. DIJI. DIJI the before Mohenjo-daro. Is found from the DIJI. And small one is the terracotta buffalo. And the last one is the heater. See the holes, heater, terracotta. And one pottery, the design of the fish scale.
Oh, that's a fishing scale.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's cool.
Pre-Mohenjo-daro. Mohenjo-daro start from here. So excavation time they found the soldier area. So this is the copper X. Is the stone ball for hunting bulel use.
Yeah.
And
Fish.
the fish hook. Yes. This stone ball, yes, is for the work for agriculture.
Yeah.
Yes. So before time the rich people use the copper pottery and the poor people use the terracotta pottery. And this is the copper pipe and the copper needle. This work for cloth. Copper side plan. The rich people, I show you the copper pipe, poor people terracotta pipe. The people, the terracotta pottery use one time. Maybe they're drinking water in the glass and after broken. And next one, we next make a difference.
Will they remake the same one or?
No, same one, yes. Same one.
So they smash it, remake it.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh. And terracotta cake. they use the soap cleaning. P21.
The road construction.
This tissue found from here in Mohenjo-daro, different areas, but no confirmed to religion. This is the Hanuman, monkey god, and the statue of the ladies.
Are they originals?
Original, yes. Are originals.
Probably they could have been practicing some form of Hinduism.
Where's the one you found? You know the one you found?
Yeah, now time in the laboratory. It's for the cleaning.
Not yet displayed.
Not yet. Oh, King
वो बता दिखाया था ना ये जो अखबार में आया था ना. The female figurine.
I mean, इनको शौक होता है.
Are these originals?
Yeah, no, this is the copies.
Copy.
Original in National Museum in Karachi and Harappa. So used for the trade system, the signature.
Original size क्या होता है वो seal का?
Is that dice original?
Yeah, original. It's original.
When we go to Taxila, the Buddhist monasteries from 2nd century, there's a Taxila.
There is one room, the same condition here.
Oh, okay, then. That's how they found them.
The animal bones, many bones for elephant.
Copper mirror.
Yes. So before time, no glass. And Purovan sin 2 buffalo. And now time same. No different. अभी भी है ना पंजाब में एक.
Yeah, in Egypt.
So this is the trading route then?
Yes. North of Karachi is Mohenjo-daro.
The March 16 and the 1960. So museum complete 1967. The complete for the museum.
Yeah. Okay, welcome to the Kodiji. So this is the Kodiji fort. This fort was built by Mir Swarap Tapur. He was a kingdom of a person from 1785 to 1795. It takes nearby 10 years to complete this fort. So the area of this fort is nearby 1.8 square kilometer. And this fort have 3 anti-elephant proof gates. So already we first class. So we call elephant proof gate due to iron nails. So this fort is divided in 3 portions. Now we are in first portion, then second, then third portion. Third portion they use for the residency. In third portion they have the soldier barracks. So nearby 700 to 900 soldiers that time lived in the fort. Also in third portion they have the top towers, bastions. So they put cannons on the towers. Nearby 92 cannons settled on the different directions, different towers. In third portion they have the emergency residence for the royal family. And one throne of the king, prison, so many. My front side is another Rajasthan desert, we will see from the top. And during the princely state time, they built nearby 12 royal palaces in this area, this town. So we will see on the top. So we continue. Yeah, the height of wall is nearby 30 feet and the tower sides is nearby 50 feet. You can see. So that time they used the local material for the construction. You can, this is a limestone. This is a local and locally made clay or bricks. टाइम लगता है बहुत 5-6 घंटे ड्राइव 5 घंटे तो
5 घंटे लगे
यहाँ 5 घंटे need your body. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, come. The India nearby 150 kilometers. This is the White House.
The original, yeah.
Yeah. Also, when I put this photo on the city of and this is the third. Here we come. You can soldier barracks. At that time, soldiers live. Yeah, each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is cool in the daytime.
Ah, that's yeah.
It's for light room. They put lamp. Nighttime they shift to the barracks. This is like nearby 92 cannons on different angles. Recently we recovered from different areas. 6 to 8 months ago.
1.5 ton. It's small ton.
1.5 ton.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man,
رفعت فوتوك العادة.
school code. This was
which was originally founded by Alexander the Great, because Alexander the Great entered present-day Pakistan through Afghanistan. He went to Multan. He got injured in Multan while capturing Multan, and all the way down to south, Sharif is one of the supposedly city which he founded, and then
Alexander the Great.
Alexander the Great. He was here.
So this is why it's popular, it's Alexander the Great.
No. Then it became, you know, when in the 12th century, Genghis Khan attacked all Central Asia and Persia.
Mongolia.
So, yes, all these people from Iran and Central Asia would migrate to India. So in Pakistan, from Multan to south of Pakistan, all these people, mostly they came from Central Asia and Iran.
And when was the shrine built?
It was, I think, rebuilt a couple of times. Yes.
What was the original building?
No, probably the present building is also 300-400 years old. Yes.
And
You didn't change your clothes?
I got trousers in.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
And a headscarf.
Oh, it's okay.
So whose shrine is it?
Sayyid Lal Shah Bukhari.
That's who's buried.
Yes, yes. First we'll go to the shrine, and then there are 3 other monuments.
Okay.
Yes.
That's who's
The-
buried.
Yes, his name is Sayyid Hazrat Jalal Uddin Surk Posh Bukhari. Huge name. In the middle, it is written Surk. Surk in our language and Persian language is red. You see what he's wearing? So he got famous with the name of red. In Bukhari in the end, which comes from Bukhara. Some of the shrines have wooden roof, and it is, you know, very well painted.
So wooden roofs and wooden beams.
Yes.
these all graves.
These all graves are his, you know, surrounding family. All the architecture between Sharif, Bahawalpur, Multan would be in blue tiles, because most of them came from Persia, Iran, and Central Asia. So they brought themselves, yes, that influence. This is actually,
What's the laptop down?
yes, it's supposed to be big because to differentiate between
Why
the
do they have like
turban.
on top? Because I haven't seen that on all of them.
Yes, turban usually means a very important person. It could be religious or political Uh, so larger the turban means the important person, yes. And that's a mihrab facing towards Makkah.
That's more,
In all the mosques, the, the imam or the leader during the Friday prayers sit on the top and would deliver a speech before the prayers. Usually it is the Friday prayers in the Eid festival right after the Ramadan.
do they still use this mosque today?
Yes, people are praying.
I mean, is it like the Imam speaks?
Yes, yes. The tombs we'll see are the most famous tombs of which are called the monuments of Sharif. The main tomb is of Bibi Javindi. She was the daughter of Islamic scholar, and the tombs are very important architecture-wise because they were half cut by the change of course of the river, and then they were saved by the Pakistani government. So this is the from the front you can't guess that it is half cut from behind.
13th century.
13th century, yes.
क्या किधर है यार? आप क्या कर रहे हो यार? क्या कर रहे हो यार? आप क्या चाहते
If
वैसे 10-12 सीढ़ियाँ जा भी नहीं।
नहीं मैं करके देखा अभी सूरज ऊपर है ना शाम का टाइम या अभी 11 बजे तक है यार मैं तो सक्कर में हूँ Bahawalpur was the royal state, princely state, and the king used to sit and live here. There are about 200 rooms here.
What was the king's name?
It was a dynasty,
Oh, right.
Abbasi dynasty, starting from 1750s right up till 1947. After Pakistan came into being, that princely state merged into Pakistan. But
It's 12 houses.
in total in this region, yes. So
Oh, just
they used to rule all this region. So we'll see the palace and the mosque.
When was the last time it was in use?
Probably after the partition, up till 1950s and 60s, it was in use. But the descendants of this family, they got into disputes, and it was quite a rich dynasty. Even the salaries to pay off the government employees. So this dynasty paid the first few months' salaries of the whole government of Pakistan. Yes.
Very rich.
Rich, yes. वो गाड़ियाँ हैं अभी? कोई एक गाड़ी खड़ी है? कौन सी वाली खड़ी है? Rolls Royce खड़ी है ना? So it has Rolls Royce still in the garage.
Oh yeah.
Abandoned. The family had a fleet of Rolls Royce, and it is still there in the garage. We'll see it. The royal mosque for the family.
Anyone else praying here, or is it just the family praying?
The family and the guests, because the palace has 200 rooms, and a lot of rooms were designed by country. Like it has a Turkish room, entirely designed on Turkish architecture. Then it has a British room, so important dignitaries used to stay here.
Oh.
Original condition.
Not restored. Completely
Not
original.
restored. Yes.
Was the mosque built the same time as the palace?
Sorry?
Was the mosque built the same time as the palace?
Yes. Yes. Shah Sadiq Ahmad Khan. That's the name of the ruler. First one. First one in Urdu or Persian language, and then there are Quranic inscriptions, and then the date of construction, the name of the mosque, everything is there. You see the Islamic date from behind, 1306 on the bottom. Yes, that's the Islamic date.
Here was that. के अंदर आप This is a bedroom.
वहाँ चलते हैं ना, शीशा लगा इधर से
ये दरवाजा.
Look at the ceiling.
What room is this called?
Turkish room.
Okay.
Because of the fountain and ceiling work. ऊपर जा. Not working. बस यहाँ कभी कोई जिन भूत नहीं निकला? नहीं। यार हम वहां से गए थे सीढ़ियों से नीचे। नहीं वैसे ही बता रहा हूँ।
इधर से भी नीचे से भी।
अच्छा वहां से भी जा सकते हैं? तो वहीं से जाएं, वो ज्यादा अच्छा है। स्टेयर्स लकड़ी वाली ना, वुडन स्टेयर्स।
इधर से चलेंगे फिर ऊपर से उधर से। Zuban.
Yes.
That's your many words in here.
Take cash there. Diamond, कोई no, कुछ तो मेरे लिए छोड़ा होता ना, आप साथ में. ये क्या अंडरग्राउंड टनल है?
ये अंडरग्राउंड है, ये बगी चलती थी जब.
इसमें बगी चलती थी.
जी.
हॉर्स कैरियज.
तो पिलर ड्राइवर था, नीचे से यही वाला.
This one. This main one.
Oh, they are right.
Yes.
Big Titan hole.
Yes. You see the chandeliers on the top? Yes. Yes. So the Abbasi family ruled this area as a princely state. They started in around 1750s, and it was second largest and wealthiest Muslim state in the Indian subcontinent after Hyderabad, Deccan. And over the period of time, they built about 12 huge palaces, huge schools, hospitals. They have their own currency, own stamps, own army, police structure. So it was quite a huge dynasty for over 250 years. In 1947, it decided to merge with the state of Pakistan after the partition of India and Pakistan. So we are at Noor Mahal. This was the last of the palaces which the dynasty built.
Why did they merge with Pakistan?
All the states, there were 565 princely states in India and Pakistan at the time of partition. They were given the options to either to join both of them, either of them, or they can remain independent. But both India and Pakistan, after the British left, they invaded whoever wanted to remain independent. Like Goa in 61 was Portuguese. In Pakistan, it was Kalat state in Balochistan. So the smaller states could not function in the middle of a huge country. So both the countries, they forcefully invaded these territories, or they happily merged into the country.
But so the British, when they were here, did they have like all over this area? No.
No. What British did, the whole of subcontinent is a huge area. So British divided them into states, princely state, 565 states, and the other areas were directly controlled by the British. So these kind of places, like the south of Punjab, was controlled by this princely state. They were allowed to have their own currency and everything, but they didn't have the option of like foreign relations, invading a territory or whatever. So the British took at least 2-3 things into their hands and let them rule on their own.
British still controlled it.
Yes, and obviously they must have took a royalty every year from these dynasties. Yes, we will go from here.
वहाँ तो ज्यादा जाएंगे।
हाँ वो बड़ा है, वो बड़ा 200 कमरे। Was Yusuf Shah Gardez. Gardez is a province in Afghanistan. Gardez is a province in Afghanistan. Originally, he was from Afghanistan, and end of his name is Yusuf Shah Gardez. Now in Pakistan, Gardez is a huge political family, and everyone in those times, I'm talking about 11th century, 12th century, used to come to Multan because Multan was supposed to be the city of saints. So everyone used to stay here. So he stayed here and preached about Islam, and he also died here. So this is the oldest. Yes. So this is the oldest of the structures in Multan, one of the oldest, because now after this, the tombs would have a proper dome-like structures. But up till then, the style of architecture was different, and then it changed. In all the domes, it had the architecture was with the domes. So we'll go inside. Multan is the center of blue pottery in Pakistan. So most of the structures are built in blue pottery. Since last 1000 years, it has been famous for its blue pottery. He's telling he sat on the lion, and he came here in Multan. And that's the grave of a lion. I don't know. Yes, he sat on a lion. Maybe he didn't have the horse. Snake. He's a snake. He sit on the snake or two. Okay. तो snake पे भी बैठे थे.
सिर पे बैठ के थे, हाथ उसने संपल लाके.
Mosque. There was this Afghan king who the first time he beat the Mughals. The first was Babur, and his son Humayun got defeated by the Sher Shah Suri, the Afghan king, and then he ruled for 5 years. So he was the one who built this structure.
He only ruled for 5 years.
Yes, but the present tax system in India and Pakistan was developed by him. The Grand Trunk Road, which comes from Dhaka to Kabul, it was built by him. Rohtas Fort near Islamabad is a UNESCO heritage site. The first Afghan fort in Pakistan was built by him. So he was quite important. Yes, important person. His descendants became politically very important. One of his descendants, Yusuf, got elected as a prime minister back in 2013. So Gardezi, a very important political family in Multan. So this could be one of the wives of the descendants. English wife. His name in Persian language is written here. In Persian language, it is written here. Yes.
Ali Imam Manasto Manam Gulam Ali Hadar Jani Rami Fidae Naam Ali 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 Mawla Ali 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 Mawla Ali Ali Haq Ali 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 Mawla Ali Ali Shah Multan Ali La Fatah illa Ali Sher Yazdan Ali 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 Mawla Ali 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 Mawla Ali Ali Tu bhi malanga Haidari Main bhi malanga Haidari Panjnare Panjtani Sabala Kinara Haidari Ali 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 Mawla Ali Ali Haq Ali 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 Mawla Ali Ali Haq Ali 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 Mawla Ali 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 Mawla Ali Ali
He was the most important Sufi saint in his time, Bahauddin Zakaria. His descendants became very politically strong in present-day Pakistan. During Imran Khan government, the foreign minister, he was the descendant of Bahauddin Zakaria. So people from all over Pakistan would come to pay their respect to Bahauddin Zakaria. Again, the blue tiles have extensively been used in all the tombs. All the Sufi order. At one point of time, 13th century, there were 4 friends who decided to preach Islam in different areas of present-day Pakistan. One of them was the Lal Surk Bukhari in Sharif. He was the first. Second, third is near Karachi, Lal Shabazz Kalender, and the fourth one is in Pakpatan. So there were 4 friends who decided, because this area was occupied by non-Muslims, so they decided to preach Islam, and all of them went to different areas, and now they are buried in different areas. Yes, yes. From Multan till Karachi. Yes. British wars. This was almost completely destroyed. It was rebuilt again. The British took over Punjab in 1848 by defeating the Sikh army, and this was supposed to be on a hilltop. All this place, the other tomb of his grandson, SHARIF is the highest and the longest of the tombs. This was supposed to be the site of Multan Fort. This was the exact place where Alexander the Great couldn't breach the walls, and he himself climbed up the ladder, and he was the first one who was in the city, and then he got shot by an arrow in Multan. Alexander the Great, yes. He got shot because the army couldn't breach the walls of the Multan fort, this place. And so he climbed up the ladder in the end, and he was the first to throw himself. And then in the process, he got shot in Multan. Yes. He survived the shot because he died somewhere else, I think. Yes, yes. You see the broken structure. It is the oldest tomb, maybe 3,000, 4,000 years old, of Multan, which was the famous Sun Temple. Before Islam came into Multan, Sun Temple was the most important. Yes. You know the Hindus play with the colors, Holi, the festival of Holi. It was originated here in Multan. It started from here, the festival of Holi. And it was the richest of the temples because all the gold, because of the donation, was here. So the Muslims would not destroy the temple. They would want more donations. But 300 years later, there was this one king who destroyed the temple. And then it was further destroyed just recently. I don't know if you remember, back in 1982, there was a famous mosque in India, Babri Mosque, which was destroyed by the mob. Babri Mosque.
Did they put a police station on it?
No. They have rebuilt recently. They have rebuilt the temple.
Yes, Hindu temple.
Hindu temple. So that was the site of 14th century Babri Mosque, which the people claim, the Hindu people, that that was the site where their god Ram was born. So they destroyed the mosque. In retaliation, always there's a retaliation. If something happens in India, then in Pakistan, some of the temples got destroyed. The Russian guy.
Oh, this is the one
Yes.
who lives in Lahore.
This is the oldest and the highest, back in the 13th century. The first one built on Indian soil. The dynasty was Turkish, so it's in a bit Turkish style architecture. It was restored by the Aga Khan Foundation. I don't know if you know, there's a Muslim community with the name of Aga Khanis or the Ismailis. Their leader lives in Paris, quite rich. They have this architectural institution which give award to each building every year. So this was restored by the Aga Khan Architecture Foundation.
Who's buried?
Shahrukh Alam. Built, yes, it was originally supposed to be built by for the king in Delhi, Muhammad Tughlaq. Muhammad Tughlaq was of the Turkish dynasty ruling in Delhi, and then usually the kings would have had this fondness for the Sufis, and when he died, so he was allowed to get buried at the tomb which was supposed to be built by the king himself. Yes. Again, architecturally, it is one of the most important tombs, because this was the first 4-story with this larger tomb built on the Indian land, and everyone came after that. Sharif monuments, which we saw, all the monuments in south of Punjab architecturally would based on this structure for the next 400 years.
This is the first one.
This is the first one, yes.
Big dome, isn't it?
Yes, actually,
This is 15th century.
13th century. Yes. And it is in its original condition. It was not destroyed during the British Wars or the Sikh Wars. It was not destroyed.
And it's pre-Mughal.
It is pre-Mughal, yes. Remember, Mughals came in 1526. We are talking about somewhere around 1200s. In 1250, destroyed by the Mughals. This is not what Muslim believes, that go to the shrines and buy flowers. So the Saudis and the Orthodox Muslims all over the world, there's one section of Muslim who doesn't believe in going to the shrines. They again say that you can directly ask the God, why should we pray to the saint? And the practices being followed, like, you know, buying flowers or feeding the pigeons and many other. So there's Orthodox Islam who doesn't believe in the shrine culture. Yes.
And what's our percentage then?
Let's say about 30%.
Oh, so to say,
Yes. Yes. In Pakistan, it is 30%. This is basically the history of Multan city, starting with the Hindu and Buddhism.
burning it at the stake, like.
Yes.
Oh, what a way to done.
This is the army of Alexander climbing the walls of the fort where we are standing now. In Urdu language, it is written that Alexander was surrounded by the locals, and here he was shot with an arrow, He was the only one, he was the first one climbing the wall, if you see here. So he was shot in Multan. One of the conspiracy theories that he died through this shot, which later on. 1180 was a very important year. In 71180, three persons conquered three areas. Muhammad bin Qasim conquered present-day Sindh. Arabs were first time in Sindh in 71180. This is Muhammad bin Qasim in Multan. He first invaded Karachi and conquered all the area in between. Another guy, I can't remember the name. He invaded Spain. The name Gibraltar is yes. And the third guy in the same year, 71180. I'm forgetting Tariq bin Ziyad. Tariq bin Ziyad. The Gibraltar is named after him. Tariq bin Ziyad. And the third person who invaded Central Asia and conquered Samarkand and Bukhara. So that year from Baghdad was the capital of the Abbasi dynasty. Three generals were sent to three different areas: Spain, Central Asia, and here. So this was him in Multan. Who's captured it? I can't see the dates, but it should be around 13th century. Between Central Asia, Turkey, Iran and Kabul, Multan was first before Delhi. So everyone had to come Lahore and Multan in order to capture Delhi. So this was Shah Suri, the guy who defeated the Mughals. Whenever the British defeated the larger army in Indian subcontinent and all over the world, they would build monuments like this. So there are two in Sindh when they defeated the Talpur dynasty in Sindh, in Hyderabad where we stayed in 1843. And in Punjab they defeated the Sikh in 1848. In Punjab, this is one of the monuments. So they would build these similar monuments all over the world whenever they defeated. And these are taken care, funded by the British even now.
For this?
Yes, all these monuments. These are called the victory monuments. Accession of Punjab to the empire was the result of the war. So it all started from here. Lahore was part of it, Peshawar was part of it, Multan, Bahawalpur. This was a huge area which the British always wanted because when the Sikh leader, the famous Ranjit Singh, was alive, they could never invade Punjab. That was when he died, then he invaded, the British invaded. They would tie a letter, something written on the leg of the pigeon, and that particular pigeon went to India. And there was a huge diplomatic problems between India and Pakistan.
Wedding dresses. It's okay.
The lion is there. The sun, because of Multan had a sun god. You see this? Oh shit, yeah. We passed him earlier. Break the fast. Tall seats.
Yes.
शुक्रिया पाकिस्तान, शुक्रिया।
के गाने पे कौमी नारे नारे तकबीर अल्लाहु अकबर और पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद का भरपूर Chile.
जाने का टाइम है।
Remember, I told you a name, Sher Shah Suri, who defeated the second Mughal emperor. He was the one who invented who coined the name rupees. That was in probably 1560s, not 1560s, earlier, 1520s. So it has been there since 1520s. So the Mughals had this obsession with the gardens, Persian gardens. The first one, Babur, he built Persian gardens in Kabul, where he's buried. Srinagar also have Shalimar Gardens. If you go to Taj Mahal, the gardens are not Mughal now. The British, when they conquered India, they changed the gardens in Taj Mahal into the British gardens. It was supposed to be Persian gardens. Persian gardens are based on the idea of Char Bahar, means the description of heaven in the Quran. It is always based on that description. So Mughals always have been fond of gardens, flowers, huge spaces, fountains. Like Shalimar needed huge, for the fountains they needed a huge water supplies, and Shalimar never had one. So they had to cut a river 200 kilometers from here, and they had to channel the water towards Shalimar so the fountains can be run regularly.
The move of water pressure.
Yes. And again, it was Shah Jahan, same guy. We saw the mosque in THATTA, Shah Jahan Mosque, Taj Mahal, Shalimar Gardens, Lahore Fort. He was more into the architectures. So the fifth Mughal emperor, Shah Jahan, he was very fond of architecture. So he tried everything all over India. It could include the Persian gardens, Taj Mahal, or huge forts. So he was fond of for architecture. And you know, Shah Jahan built Taj Mahal for his wife. And how did he die?
By his wife.
No. His son Aurangzeb captured him, not killed him. He captivated him in front of Taj Mahal for 11 years because he killed all his brothers and captured the father, Shah Jahan. He imprisoned him in front of Taj Mahal for 11 years, where he died.
So effectively, they killed him.
Sorry?
He effectively did kill him. He just let him there.
Yes, because he was about to die and there was a war of succession, and he recovered from his health. But by the time he recovered, all four brothers were fighting for the throne, and Aurangzeb was the youngest one who killed all his brothers, and then he effectively took over Delhi. So he thought, why not capture the king himself and then ruled. So Aurangzeb, the last Mughal emperor, he ruled for over 50 years and imprisoned Shah Jahan.
That's why you don't have kids.
No, he had kids. Mughal emperor after him would go on for 150 years
No,
because
I mean, he captured his own father. I said, that's
yes,
why you don't have kids.
yes.
It's like a
Sorry,
How long?
Oh, sorry.
the
just say
day
again, that's good.
in the Ottomans, the difference between the Mughals and the Ottomans was that in the Ottomans, if on the day one of when the emperor became the king, he had to kill all his brothers.
Wow.
I think it ended around 1850s. This practice, this practice ended in probably 1850s, but a good 400 to 500 years. On the day one, even the brother is 6 months old or 50 years old, he had to be killed.
Wow.
Because then there would be no contender during his lifetime. And went on to the fountains.
So the water used to come through.
From there, from these, it used to sprinkle.
Okay.
Yes.
And this is marble.
And this is one piece marble. Yes, this one. The king used to sit here in the middle with all the fountains, and there the lamps, the fountains at night. The king sitting here in between. Women would dance on the white canopies. They would play music, and that is for the royal ladies and the court people. So it was quite a show in the evening.
Quite a spectacle.
Yes. Whenever they used to clap, it created an acoustics. The king sitting here there in the royal dance, whatever is happening in between, with all the fountains and you know, and the lamps. That's always after the evening. It created an acoustics.
Or what would they clap? Or attention or something?
You know, just for the appreciation. Appreciation, yes. They usually have their three favorite cities. For over 400 years, the Mughal ruled India. The first one was always Delhi. Then there was Agra, Taj Mahal, and then Lahore. So every Mughal emperor used to have its favorite city. So they would invest during their tenure. They would invest more in that particular city. Yes, yes. This was all lit up by the lamps. All lit up with the lamps, and then the fountains with the water. Or is this place?
This is your most favorite place.
Yes. Old trees, peaceful, huge gardens. Akbari Sarai. Sarai in Persian, Afghan, and Indian language means accommodation, motel, or a hotel. So these were the rooms all around, which the third emperor Akbar built. When the travelers used to travel from Delhi to Afghanistan or Peshawar, they used to stay in these lodges. And Mughals got defeated by the Sikh, and the Sikhs would take all the marbles from these lodges, and then the British came, and the British used this as a gunpowder storage houses. And then this whole place was under the water. The river Ravi in Lahore changed the course, and the whole of this area got submerged into the river water. So it has seen many phases. The Sikh destroyed it. The British used as a gunpowder storage houses.
So this has been restored.
Pretty much, not pretty much. It has been same, not been restored.
Oh, so the water didn't, like, it got submerged, but it didn't destroy it.
No, 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 no. We'll see the main tomb, but that place, that is Akbari Sarai. This is the history. The whole courtyard.
What do you say the connection was to the Taj Mahal, the person who built the Taj Mahal?
No, no, his father, the tomb we are here is the tomb of Jahangir, which is the 4th Mughal
His
emperor,
father, right.
and Shah Jahan's father.
Yeah, his father, yeah. So the guy who built the Taj Mahal is his father who's buried
Yes,
in.
Jahangir.
Yeah.
Jahangir was equally important. When we go to Lahore Fort, you will see the largest painting on the walls of Lahore Fort. Became also very famous. Noor Jahan. Noor Jahan was of Persian descent, and very famously she brought roses from Persia into India. And she was the one who would go on and build his husband's tomb, her own tomb, and his brother's tomb. And her father's tomb is in India.
Right. So she's buried here as well.
No, she's nearby,
Nearby,
but that's her brother.
That's your brother, right?
And husband is on the right.
Husband, brother.
Place is called Shadra. Shadra was the hunting ground for the Mughals always. It is outside the residential Lahore, between Delhi and Lahore. So it was the most favorite hunting ground for the Mughals. This habit of building sarais. Sarais is the motel or the hotel all along the major roads.
Caravanserai, is it?
Caravanserais. So if we go to Peshawar, similar kind of caravanserai has been converted into restaurants now. We went to Multan. If you go to Baku, there's a very famous area with the name of Multan Sarai. So all the caravans from Multan or to Peshawar into the Central Asia. So this was a major trading route. The hotel or sarai, which they used to build. Or outside you see the rooms, all the rooms surrounding. So people used to stay there, and this was part of the hotel or the motel. They would sit up there when the king used to, on an elephant back, would to come here. They used to throw rose petals on the king. There's a small galleries there.
Ah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This area, it was rivers changed the course, river Ravi, and it was all submerged into the riverbed. Yes, that's why it is not in so good. If you can, here every stone is cut. Although this was submerged in water, river water, but still it's beautiful.
Did you get destroyed with the water?
No, the Sikh tried to destroy it, then the British half destroyed it, and then the flood waters.
It was submerged, they were broken, but it stayed intact.
It stayed intact, yes.
It's stronger than the Sharif, the one that's split in half.
Oh yes.
Stronger than that.
Yes. But it was probably not built by the state. It was built by the artwork is similar to Taj Mahal. You see, earlier, before the Sikh and the British, these tombs used to have stones, precious stones, which were stolen from the tombs. Because each stone glows If you put light here,
What year did he get married?
I think 1627. He died on the way to Kashmir. His intestines were buried in Kashmir. Intestines, because then it deteriorates the body more. And then the body was brought here in Lahore according to his wishes. His wife Noor Jahan, and Shah Jahan was already the emperor. So Shah Jahan's mother was not his wife. That was the other wife. Yes.
Had many wives.
Yes. Yes. And all the offspring, the male offspring, and the mothers would lobby for their sons. You know, when the king is dying, and let's say 4 wives have 8 male kids, each wife would lobby for his favorite son to become the next emperor, so she could become the queen mother. So there was always a court fight between, even in the women's section, because the mothers would doesn't want the other women's, yes, because she would not be important if his son would not be the emperor. Jahangir Bacha,
And that's in Persian.
and in the Islamic date, Urdu and Persian we can read a bit. While building the tombs, like a marble, this thing, they would make sure that the first ray of sun in the morning would fall on the tomb. So the direction of the tomb is built like this, that the first rays of light would be on the tomb. Whenever there is a dynasty change, like after the Mughals in Punjab, Sikh used to rule. The famous ruler Ranjit Singh. So he converted all of this into his personal, army camps. And there are tombs like his Noor Jahan's brother Asif Jahan. It's completely ripped off. If you will go there, it's completely ripped off because they used all the marble in Lahore in the Golden Temple in Amritsar. In Amritsar, half of marble and these things were taken from Lahore, from these tombs. Because she practically ruled all over India for a good 5 years.
He said she's the first Mughal woman rules it.
Who would rule directly India, who would issue coinage in her own name. She was allowed by the king.
And she's the first woman
In the Mughal emperor.
in the Mughal.
Yes. He was the father of the woman who is buried in Taj Mahal. And the woman. And he was the brother of Noor Jahan, the wife of Emperor Jahangir.
Same family.
Yes, but his tomb got totally ripped off by the Sikh. The Mughal tombs, all 3 have differences. If you look at Turkish tombs and Persian tombs and the Mughal tombs, all 3 are different from each other. Although Mughals greatly used Persian architecture, but remaining in India over the years, they also merged with the Indian architecture. But if you look at the pictures, all 3 are different. British they built a railway line between the tombs of the husband and the wife. So it was one place, huge place. But now we have to go in a car because in between the British built the railways. It was totally stripped from outside and from inside, everything. Tombs are gone.
Yeah.
Yes, mostly by the Sikh Empire. शुगर है
आपको मैं बताता हूँ आप
ये कम पता है।
क्या चीज?
यहाँ पे वो रास्ता है सीढ़ियाँ
तो ऊपर तो अब तो हालत खराब है।
नहीं नहीं अच्छा है, दिखाना है तो हम
अच्छा।
बहुत अच्छा
अच्छा।
नजर आता है,
नज़ारा भी
मस्जिद के मीनार नजर आती है। इधर का वो जो ऊपर जाने का वो ना
वो बंद
दरवाजा वो भी
हाँ। अच्छा अच्छा है वैसे ही उसके पास आ गया अब वॉल्ड सिटी के पास थोड़ी तवज्जो होगी खासतौर पे वो सामने वाली जगह। हाँ 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 बाउंड्री भी ऐसी। अच्छा अभी मैं जा रहा हूँ नूरजहां इंशाल्लाह। Nurjahan's tomb, yes. Similar architecture built in red stone with inlaid marble without a dome. During her lifetime, she would build the tombs of her father, her husband, with the help of Emperor Shah Jahan. Because most of the finance she got from the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. But sadly, her tomb also was stripped by the Sikh Empire, and later on it was also used by the British. Why do you think Kashmir is important? Because all 5 rivers are coming from Kashmir, from Tibet.
The Punjab route, yeah.
From Kashmir into the north and Punjab, and then downwards. So 1960, Pakistan, with the help of UN and the World Bank, would make an agreement. 3 rivers would be given to India, and 3 rivers would be shared by Pakistan. So Lahore had Ravi River, which was now India is using more of its waters. But the problem is, whenever there's floods, India would have to open its floodgates, and since Pakistan doesn't expect these rivers to be flooded, so whenever there's a flood in India in these rivers which we have given to India or shared with India, then we got the flood. So that's how these tombs got submerged into the Ravi River.
So let you steal your yeah.
Yes, there's always. No, not like that, but yes. I don't know, maybe many.
people buried or just to
Mother and her daughter. Yes. Her name was Ladli. Ladli in Persian and Urdu language is the most favorite one.
What's the name again? Sorry.
Ladli.
Ladli.
Ladli. In Persian and Urdu, it means the most favorite one.
Ladli.
In this whole neighborhood, it was a red light district in the Mughal times. It is still called Diamond Neighborhood.
And who was the father? Sorry, the father of who?
He was the father of Shah Jahan. Yes, the 6th Mughal emperor. Basically, from after him, the Mughal empire started to crumble. In 150 years, the British took over. So this neighborhood is very famous because of its red light area during the Mughal times. So Lahore was a walled city during the Mughal times. It has many gates. This was the most famous, the Delhi Gate. In Urdu, it is written Delhi Gate. Delhi Gate means facing Delhi. If it is Kashmiri Gate, facing Kashmir. If it is Afghani Gate, towards Afghanistan. Yes. So we'll see the map of whole walled city of Lahore during the Mughal times. It is not in an original condition. British rebuilt all these gates. Yes. So this used to be the old city with all its gates. Yes. Ouch.
Wow, loads of gates. Really?
Even today they have this puppet shows. Tobacco.
Oh, tobacco.
Yes.
What's that then?
They would, you know, like this.
Oh, like a
They would
shisha
blow it
thing.
like, yes, but it was before the cigarette got invented. So it is still used in the villages. If you can stand here, I'll take one picture of you. Pickles. Apples, carrots, mangoes. Alaikum. The emperor would enter from Delhi Gate. This was the royal trail. This was the royal hammam where they used to take bath. On an elephant's back, they used to travel back to the fort where we parked the car. So it was the royal trail and the hammam and the mosque and the market was all together. So this was during the British time converted into an office in a school building. And after the independence, Pakistan restored it in its original, tried to restore it in its original condition. When the Mughal family was here, no one, the commons were not allowed to wait. Only when they left, then the common people were allowed by paying a fee, and they can take a bath. The men had a different portion, women a different portion. A swana, a hot bath, different. So it was also a very social place where people used to come and and then if royal family is coming from Delhi to Lahore, then they stay here for a while and then go back to the fort. I don't know if Iran still have them, but since Mughals a lot followed Persia in language and culture a lot, Persia was once a land for Zoroastrian religion. Yes, a Parsi religion, Zoroastrian religion. So this was all part of the Zoroastrian religion. Water used to channel from here. Remember, they had to have channels for the hot water and for the cold water. So there were separate channels. Yes. Peshawar is pretty much similar. Wazir Khan Mosque, again built during the Shah Jahan time. Wazir was one of his ministers.
And when was it built?
Somewhere around 1650s. Some word of it. Different tiles, individual, and then the Arabic calligraphy.
Historic mosque.
Yes, this is very nice.
Why is it historic?
Again built during the Mughal times, but during the Sikh Empire, they converted into their own religious place. But the local Muslims would go on and request the then ruler Ranjit Singh to give it back. So after some years, he gave the Muslims back the mosque. It is called the Golden Mosque.
Golden Mosque.
In our language, we call Sunheri Mosque. Sunheri means golden.
When was it built?
I don't remember, but it must be around 1680s. साफ पानी है क्या? पानी साफ. Had a long history. Even before the Muslims, this place was a fort. And every time, every ruler from Afghanistan, Central Asia would go on and add something to the fort. So every ruler, especially the Mughals, would add something. So the last emperor, the Aurangzeb, would add Aurangzebi Gate. So this is the largest of the Lahore fort.
Hi, sir. The other stories which generally mention about these strong gates, that the spikes were out on the gate, and these nails could stop the elephant attack. In the events of war, the enemy's drunken elephants, they try to breach the doors. They charge on the door, they bang their head to breach it, to open it. For the protections of those doors, keeping those couple of inches sharp nails. No longer
Sharp objects at Fort DIJI Fort.
Yes, absolutely right, sir.
That's the wall, the largest wall in the world, which Jahangir built. Jahangir, the same guy which we saw, he was very fond of miniature painting. So this is supposed to be the largest wall.
This art started from China, was known as the Chinese porcelains. Initially it had only two colors, blue and white. In the 13th century, the Persian borrowed it, and so in Tabriz, Kashan, in many Iranian cities, hundreds of buildings constructed, even in Central Asia, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, where mosques and other buildings constructed, where this art adapted as a major decorational art for the building. When Mughals invaded this region early 16th century, So Babur had brought some artists from Iran. So therefore in Delhi, Agra, Lahore, hundreds of buildings constructed by the Mughals, where again this art, used as a major decorational art. And right now this is the largest picture wall in the world. It has the total area of this embellishment expanded at 8,000 square meter area, depicted about the various recreation, sports and amusements to the Mughal royalty, including elephant fighting, polo, hunting scene, as well as you see dragon, fairies, angel and demon picture. And under the Aga Khan Foundation for the last 15 years, the conservation, restoration and rehabilitation work is in progress. This project might take many more decades, many more years to accomplish. And Norway, Germany, USA and some other international donors, especially UNESCO, actually there are 1186 UNESCO sites all around in the world. So luckily 6 of those sites located in Pakistan. And this is one of them, UNESCO sites.
I think all his miniature.
So these are for the elephants.
They're called elephant steps.
Elephant steps, yeah.
Those walls are still intact with a numberless precious stones and gems. And you can definitely glow some of the stones. आप मुझे जरा torchlight दीजिए.
I remember when we went to in Iran. Yeah. The holy mirrors.
The Gulistan Square.
They had a glass mosaic square. So what I really want to know is that you find colors on Shah Jahan. It's a beautiful illusion of the star. In our winter bedroom, the river always been flowing nearby. So instead of this perimeter wall, there was a. It's all in the mythology. Layout here as a prayer garden for the household, for the women, for the ladies, for the children. So this Mughal layout two different types of gardens. Number one, rain garden portion of the next.
You are in prison.
Not at all.
You want more video? Come on. और इनके साथ क्या सलूक किया जाए, छोड़ दिया जाए, इनको क्या कर दिया जाए?
ये शाही मेहमान, इन्हें बहुत इज्जत छोड़ दिया जाए।
हम भी यही चाहते थे, लेकिन मुगल आजम का ये हुक्म है, इन सबको कैद खाने में डाल दिया जाए।
अब हम बदले भी तो जा सकते हैं।
वो कैसे?
आपको सोने चांदी के सिक्कों से नवाजा जाएगा।
हम खुश हुए। बाद मामला जो होशियार शाही मेहमान, शहजादा हिंद, किंग का भी तशरीफ ला रहे हैं। खुश आमदीद, आबाद रहे नसीब, वेलकम टू आवर फीस्ट। आदाब, आदाब।
Oh,
23rd of March, the day he landed, 1940. We all decided, all the Muslims of 1940, 23rd March, Minar Pakistan.
yes.
23rd March 1940, all the Muslims of India under the leadership of Mr. Jinnah decided that we want to have a separate country in India. In 7 years, they obtained one.
Right at that point.
Later, back in 1960, the government would build and named this as Minare Pakistan. So often our currency notes have this image. The Pakistan name was never there. There was probably 15 names going all through. You know, there were so many Muslims. It was the press, the Indian press, which would take the name Pakistan and print all over the newspaper next day, and then Pakistan became famous.
Can I ask?
That's a Ranjit Singh tomb. Mughal architecture, Badshahi Mosque or the King Mosque, and then the British made this as a gunpowder storage place.
Here we have Gary Fulham's natural habitat of Instagram. Look at the concentration.
She is scaffold over it. In 1938 he died, but he was the first one who coined the idea that we should have a separate country. And he is now the national poet of Pakistan. Well, that's kind of cool. You know, it was only 1928, but I remember in the partition is very
So these two have been begging for the last 5 minutes constantly. Begging for money. Security's telling them to get away now.
I got no money back. Even though
Living in them box. So we're here at the founder of Pakistan's mausoleum. His name's Jinnah, and he's buried here. Here we got an old Cadillac car from 1947. We also have a Packard car from 1938. So this would be some of the clothing worn by Jinnah, the founder of Pakistan. This is his actual clothes, this is. So Jinnah loved to play golf. Here's some of his equipment. So the 12th of September 1948 was his funeral.
killing people, isn't it?
Hola, men, ¿quién es? Okay, I'm too bad. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Remember to hit that subscribe button and help support the channel. Give the video a like and hit that bell button for notifications. I'll see you on the next one.